This is the clearest, richest, most effective fertilizer I've ever made. And it's been brewing for a whole year. No bad smell, no chemicals, just pure living plant food that my garden absolutely loves. Let me show you exactly what I did, why I did it, and why waiting a year made all the difference. It all started with collection of plants most people overlook, like my comfrey, my nettle, cleavers, dandelion, burdock, and fresh grass clippings. Comfrey is famous for potassium, perfect for flowers and fruits. Cleavers bring in potassium and trace minerals, helping plants resist stress. Dandelion adds calcium and magnesium for healthy roots and soil life. Burdock digs deep into the earth to pull up the minerals that most plants can't reach. Nettle is a powerhouse for nitrogen, iron, and minerals that green up plants fast. Grass clippings are rich in nitrogen and act as a green compost starter. And here's my secret weapon, bones. I keep them at the bottom of the bucket for slow release of calcium and phosphorus, which is essential for root strength and heavy blooming. First, I take my grass clippings and plant material and soak them in the water that's been sitting for a while. No chlorine, just rainwater, no chlorinated tap water. I left them for 2 weeks in this bucket. Then this pre-soak starts breaking down the plant matter, releasing nutrients into the water without going too far into the smelly stage as yet. Oopsie! After 2 weeks, I poured everything into my big bucket with the bones. The bones were already at the bottom of the bucket. Man, this is so stink. When I say it smells really bad, this is where you're going to be heaving. Then I left it alone. This is where the magic happens, guys. I left this mixture to cure for a whole year. Apart from me taking out some and keeping it into another bucket, and that was curing alongside this one, I left it for a whole year because I wanted to use a smaller bucket to do my experiment. And here's the reason why the long wait is worth it. So, when pathogens die off, harmful bacteria and spores can't survive without fresh material to feed on. So the brew becomes safe for plants. Its full nutrient extraction after a year gives enough time for every bit of goodness in the plants and bones to dissolve into the liquid. The acidity is stabilized, making it gentle on the root. That is the pH balancing. No bad smell, and by the end, it smells earthy and clean, not like rotten compost. Over time, all the solids settle to the bottom and the liquid transform into clear, nutrient-rich plant feed. So when I opened it after a year, the difference was incredible. So we're gonna pull the net off and see what's going on inside. Okay, cut that off. We're gonna see what's inside together. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know how spider got in there, but this is how it's looking after a year, guys. I want to see how the liquid looks. Wow, this is what I'm talking about. You see that? Clear liquid. You see that? This is exactly what I wanted, guys. Look, clear liquid. This is my fertilizer. So this is how you're going to do it now. You're going to have to dilute this because this is very, 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 very strong. All right, after a year, your fertilizer is going to look as clear like that, like water. Look there, like water, guys. All right, everything settled down to the bottom. It decomposed. Everything turned into good, nutritious liquid for our plants. Look at that. It's like water. So now I'm gonna have to get my container to store it. Look at that, guys. Nice fertilizer. All right, now you've seen how I've done it. It's your time to go and do it. All right. Wow. No slime, no stinkiness, just clear golden liquid that's safe, stable, and ready to use. Just throw this out in here. Can see that? I'm hoping I can see it. And I'm just gonna fill up some because I don't need to take out all of the fertilizer. And there's no smell. No smell at all, guys. You remember when we were saying, ooh, it's smelly. No smell, none. This is how you do it. No. And I'm gonna show you some plants that I've been using it on. Clean fertilizer, guys. Clean. Into a 5-liter jug. All right, so this is one done. God, that is heavy. All right, let me cap him, and then we're gonna cover this back up and keep him in here. So we're just gonna use this one. So let's cover this back up like a so. Let's find it around. All right, and then we're gonna put the burdock. Yep. And then we've got our 5-liter fertilizer in our bucket. No smell, ready. All you need to do is just dilute it now. A cap full in a 5-liter or 10-liter bucket, and you spray it twice a month. That's all you need to do. Trust me, you're gonna love it. All right, I'm your girl Nix, and I'm giving it to you raw from my garden to yours. This is a year after, guys. This is how it's supposed to look. Nice and clear, no smell. All right. Let me tell you, even after just a few months of using this fertilizer, my plants loved it. But after a full year, the results were unbelievable. Stronger roots, deeper green leaves, bigger flowers and fruits, fast recovery from any pest or damage. I used this on my garlic. I'm telling you, my garlics were big and fat. Check out my playlist. Go and see the videos that I've been using this fertilizer on while I was experimenting. How to use it? You're going to dilute 1 part of fertilizer to 10 parts of water for general watering. A bit weaker if you're going to use it on the foliage like the leaves. You're going to spray it on the leaves. A bit weaker. It's gentle enough for seedlings as well, but powerful enough to establish plants and completely chemical free. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you've got any garden clippings and a little patience, you too can make the best fertilizer for your plants, and it will be the best taste they'll ever taste. And all of this is from nature, and it's all free. Free. Thanks for watching. I'm your girl Nix, and I'll see you soon.